Out of the project, we found 3 or more than 3 key findings, but the top 3 that I'd like to share with you is number 1, we found that the rust is actually very, very cold tolerant. When rust was first detected in Tasmania, there was some queries about whether it would be able to survive in some of the colder parts of Tasmania. But we teamed up with Southern Cross Uni and they did some controlled temperature studies going as low as -5 degrees for 16 hours, and we found the rust could still survive those cold temperatures. The second part of the study, or another part of the study that was interesting, was that we actually compared the genetic makeup of the population of the rust pathogen in New South Wales with that of Tasmania. And we found that it was actually identical at key gene regions. And that work was done by Tamika Pearce and her team at Cradle Coast campus. Thirdly, we did some studies on defoliation options for our semi-evergreen varieties such as Legacy, which is a really popular variety growing in Tasmania. Now, Legacy can become infected by blueberry rust, but it holds its leaves over winter. And a lot of the deciduous varieties will drop their leaves, and that's an opportunity to actually reduce that level of disease inoculum. So we experimented with whether we could actually defoliate a Legacy cultivar and see that that would be successful. And we wanted to know what the impact that would have on the fruit yield, because there's no point removing the inoculum if you're going to have no fruit produced. So we ran trials over 4 years, and we trialled 6 different products. While some of the products were able to drop the leaves quite successfully, we did get quite high impacts on yield in some cases. There were some promising results, but at this stage there's nothing that's commercially, I think, acceptable. With the results that we've got from the project, a few of the other things we've done have included looking at leaf development and trying to get a better understanding of when blueberry leaves develop and when they might become susceptible to rust. So we've developed a calendar guide for leaf development in Legacy and Brigida based on photo period. So that is available on our fact sheet that we'll distribute via Fruit Growers Tas. I think that since blueberry rust was declared endemic in 2022, a lot of growers have got on with just managing it on their properties, but there have been these questions around, how will the rust survive in the colder environments, and could defoliation be a helpful tool? So I think we've been able to answer those questions. Unfortunately, rust can survive, so we know that we basically just need to continue to manage rust during the season, reduce the inoculum that best we can during spring and summer through all of the typical disease management strategies that we have, including fungicide controls, including canopy management, regular monitoring and so on.